She never had any intention of sending her army north. She has Euron Greyjoy's fleet and 20,000 fresh troops. The Golden Company from Essos, bought and paid for. Even if we defeat the dead, she'll have more than enough to destroy the survivors.
We?
I promised to fight for the living. I intend to keep that promise.
Your Grace, I know my brother.
Like you knew your sister.
He came here alone, knowing full well how he'd be received. Why would he do that if he weren't telling the truth?
Perhaps he trusts his little brother to defend him, right up to the moment he slits my throat.
You're right, we can't trust him. He attacked my father in the streets. He tried to destroy my house and my family, the same as he did yours.
Do you want me to apologize? I won't. We were at war. Everything I did for my house and my family. I'd do it all again.
The things we do for love.
So why have you abandoned your house and family now?
Because this goes beyond loyalty. This is about survival.
You don't know me well, Your Grace. But I know Sir Jaime. He is a man of honor. I was his captor once. But when we were both taken prisoner and the men holding us tried to force themselves on me, Sir Jaime defended me. And lost his hand because of it. Without him, my lady, you would not be alive. He armored me, and sent me to find you and bring you home, because he'd sworn an oath to your mother. You vouch for him? I do. You would fight beside him? I would. I trust you with my life. If you trust him with yours, we should let him stay.
What does the Warden of the North say about it?
We need every man we can get.
Very well.
Thank you, Your Grace.
These stairs, I swear to God.
Either you knew Cersei was lying and let me believe otherwise, or you didn't know at all, which makes you either a traitor or a fool.
I was a fool.
Not for the first time. Cersei still sits on the throne. If you can't help me take it back, I'll find another hand who can.
I suspect one of you will be wearing this before it's all over.
you have something better to do?
You make my weapon yet?
Just as soon as I'm done making a few thousand of these.
You should make mine first, and make sure it's stronger than this.
It's strong enough. It's going to be safer down in the crypt, you know.
Are you going to be down in the crypt?
No, but
But you're a fighter.
I've done my share.
You fought them?
I did. Some of them.
How many?
Few. That was enough.
What are they like?
Bad. Really bad.
Really bad. Even a smith's apprentice can do better than really bad. What do they look like? What do they smell like? How do they move? How hard are they to kill?
Look, I know you want to fight. I know you're not scared of rapers or murderers or... This is different. This is death. You want to know what they're like? Death. That's what they're like.
I know death. He's got many faces. I look forward to seeing this one.
That might have been the most badass one of all.
My weapon.
I'll get right on it.
Oh, shit. That grouping.
I'm sorry for what I did to you.
You weren't sorry then. You were protecting your family.
I'm not that person anymore.
You still would be. If you hadn't pushed me out of that window. And I would still be Brandon Stark.
You're not?
No. I'm something else now.
You're not angry at me.
I'm not angry at anyone.
Why didn't you tell them?
You won't be able to help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
What about afterwards?
How do you know there is an afterwards?
How many?
Few. That was enough.
What are they like?
Bad. Really bad.
Really bad. Even a smith's apprentice can do better than really bad. What do they look like? What do they smell like? How do they move? How hard are they to kill?
Look, I know you want to fight. I know you're not scared of rapers or murderers or... This is different. This is...
That grouping.
I'm sorry for what I did to you.
You weren't sorry then. You were protecting your family.
I'm not that person anymore.
You still would be. If you hadn't pushed me out of that window. And I would still be Brandon Stark.
You're not?
No. I'm something else now.
You're not angry at me.
I'm not angry at anyone.
Why didn't you tell them?
You won't be able to help us in this fight if I let them murder you first.
What about afterwards?
How do you know there is an afterwards?
Well, here we are.
Yes, here we are.
Together again. The masses rejoice.
How do they feel about their new queen?
She's your new queen, too. They remember what happened the last time Targaryens brought dragons north. They'll come around once they see Daenerys' dinner.
I better get back.
Forgive me, Lisi.
Have you done something to offend me?
Many things.
Long ago and long forgiven.
But you did forgive, despite my failures. When I heard you named Tyrion your hand, it broke my heart.
When I named him Hand, I didn't know if I'd ever see you again.
You made the right choice.
I wasn't under the impression you liked him very much.
I didn't. His mouth hardly stopped moving between Atlantis and Marine. It was all I could do not to throw him in the sea. But the mind behind all those words.
He's made mistakes. Serious mistakes.
As have we all. He owns his and learns from them.
You're advising me to forgive the man who stole your position.
I am. And one other suggestion, if you'll allow me.
The moment we can get the last infantryman out onto the field, we should shut the gates.
Keep them open for as long as you can. There are still people coming in from the countryside.
Lady Sansa, I was hoping we could speak alone. I thought you and I were on the verge of agreement before. About Sir Jaime.
Brienne has been loyal to me, always. I trust her more than anyone.
I wish I could have that kind of faith in my advisors.
Tyrion is a good man. He was never anything but decent towards me.
I didn't ask him to be my hand simply because he was good. I asked him to be my hand because he was good and intelligent and ruthless when he had to be. He never should have trusted Cersei.
You never should have either.
I thought you knew his sister.
Families are complicated.
I'll certainly have been.
Sad thing to have in common.
We have other things in common. We've both known what it means to lead people who aren't inclined to accept a woman's rule. And we've both done a damn good job of it, from what I can tell. And yet I can't help but feel we're at odds with one another. Why is that? Your brother.
He loves you, you know that.
That bothers you?
Men do stupid things for women. They're easily manipulated.
All my life, I've known one goal. The Iron Throne. Taking it back from the people who destroyed my family and almost destroyed yours. My war was against them. Until I met John. Now I'm here, half a world away, fighting John's war alongside him. Tell me who manipulated whom?
I should have thanked you the moment you arrived. That was a mistake.
I'm here because I love your brother. And I trust him. And I know he's true to his word. He's only the second man in my life I can say that about.
Who was the first?
Someone taller.
And what happens afterwards? We defeat the dead. We destroy Cersei. What happens then?
I take the Iron Throne.
What about the North? It was taken from us. And we took it back, and we said we'd never bow to anyone else again. What about the North?
Apologies, my lady. Your Grace.
What is it?
My queen.
Your sister?
She only has a few ships and she couldn't sail them here. So she's sailing to the Iron Islands instead. To take them back in your name.
But why aren't you with her?
I want to fight for Winterfell, Lady Sansa. If you'll have me.
My lord, we're not soldiers.
You are now. Look, I made it through most of my years without ever getting near a fight. But then I survived the Battle of the Bastards, right outside these walls. If I can live through that, you can live through this. They'll outfit you with weapons at the forge. Right that way.
When the time comes, you'll be down in the crypts. They're the safest place to be. Through that archway right up there.
Thank you.
Which way should I go?
Which way do you want to go?
All the children will be going below when the time comes. But both my brothers were soldiers. I want to fight too.
That's good to hear. I'm going to be in the crypt with my son, and I'd feel a lot better with you down there to protect us.
I'm sure a lot of people would.
All right, I'll defend the crypt then.
Little crow.
I thought we lost you.
Almost.
How did you find each other? We met up at the last hearth.
The dead got there first.
The Umbers?
Fighting for the Night King now. We had to travel around them to get here. Whoever's not here now is with them.
How long do we have?
Before the sun comes up tomorrow. The big woman's still here?
They're coming. We have dragon glass and Valyrian steel. But there are too many of them. Far too many. Our enemy doesn't tire. Doesn't stop. Doesn't feel. We can't beat them in a straight fight. So what can we do? The Night King made them all. They follow his command. If he falls, getting to him may be our best chance. If that's true, he'll never expose himself.
Yes, he will. He'll come for me. He's tried before, many times, with many three-eyed ravens.
Why? What does he want?
An endless night. He wants to erase this world, and I am its memory.
That's what death is, isn't it? Forgetting. Being forgotten. If we forget where we've been and what we've done, we're not men anymore. Just animals. Your memories don't come from books. Your stories aren't just stories. If I wanted to erase the world of men, I'd start with you.
How will he find you?
His mark is on me. He always knows where I am.
We'll put you in the crypt where it's safest.
No. We need to lure him into the open before his army destroys us all. I'll wait for him in the Godswood.
You want us to use you as bait?
We're not leaving you alone out there.
He won't be. I'll stay with him. With the Ironborn. I took this castle from you. Let me defend you now.
We'll hold off the rest of them for as long as we can. When the time comes, Sir Davos and I will be on the walls to give you the signal to light the trench.
Sir Davos is perfectly capable of waving a torch on his own. You'll be in the crypt.
Your Grace, I have fought before. I can do it again, alongside the men and women risking their lives.
There are thousands of them, and only one of you. You can't fight as well as they can, but you can think better than any of them. You're here because of your mind. If we survive, I'll need it.
The dragons should give us an edge in the field. If they're in the field, they're not protecting Bran. We need to be near him. Not too near or the Night King won't come, but close enough to pursue him when he does.
Dragonfire will stop him?
I don't know. No one's ever tried.
We're all going to die. But at least we die together.
Let's get some rest. Here, Grace.
Do you need help?
No.
You've had a strange journey.
Stranger than most.
I'd like to hear about it.
It's a long story.
If only we were trapped in a castle. In the middle of winter with nowhere to go.
Hello.
When Daenerys takes her throne, there will be no place for us here. I am loyal to my queen. I will fight for her until her enemies are defeated. But when the war is over, and she has won, do we want to grow old in this place? Is there nothing else you want to do? Nothing else you want to see?
North. I'd like to see the beaches again.
Then I will take you there.
My people are peaceful. We cannot protect ourselves.
My people are not peaceful. We will protect you.
We told her yet?
Oh, ghost.
No.
Be careful. Biding your time. Waiting for the perfect.
And now our watch begins.
Gilly, little Sam.
They'll be safe down in the crypt.
If you want to join them. To protect them.
Everyone seems to forget that I was the first man to kill a White Walker. I've killed Fens.
Sen.
I've saved Gilly more than once. I stole a considerable number of books from the Citadel Library. Survived the Fist of the First Men. Need me out there?
Well, if that's what it's come to, we really are fucked.
Well, calling you fucked wouldn't be strictly accurate.
Samwell Tarly, slayer of White Walkers, lover of ladies. As if we need any more signs the world was ending.
Think back to where we started. Us, Graham, Pip.
No, it's just us three.
Last man left, burn the rest of us.
I wish Father were here.
I would love to see the look on his face when he realizes his two sons are about to die defending Winterfell.
It would be something to see.
I remember the first time we were here. First time I saw this hall. You were a golden lion. I was a drunken whoremonger.
It was all so simple. It wasn't so simple. I was sleeping with my sister, and you had one friend in the world who was sleeping with his sister.
I was speaking in relative terms.
Did you miss it? Of course I miss it. Well, my golden lion days are done, but whoremongering is still an option for you. It's not. Things would be easier if it were. The perils of self-betterment.
My lady. Oh, we didn't mean to interrupt. We were just looking for somewhere warm to...
Contemplate your imminent death. You've come to the right place. You want some of this piss? It's not bad. It's not good either.
Thank you, my lord.
I don't think that's wise. The battle might start at any moment. Half cup.
And you?
No, thank you. I should try and get some sleep.
You really think any of us are going to sleep tonight?
Join us.
All right. Just a bit.
Well, what do we have here?
Soldados, join us.
No, not for me, thanks. Came here for this. Figured I could wait to die freezing my balls off out there, or wait to die nice and warm in here.
It could be our last night in this world, you know.
Yes, well, I'm glad you're here. Here, fighting with us. Glad you survived East's Watch.
Would you like a drink?
Brought my own. They call you King Killer.
I'm sure someone does.
They call me Giant's Bane. Want to know why? I killed the giant when I was 10. Then I climbed right into bed with his wife. When she woke up, you know what she did? Suckled me at her teat for 3 months. Thought I was a baby. That's how I got so strong. Giant's milk.
Can't tell if he's telling the truth or just
Maybe I will have that drink.
the milk one? I think I saw that. I tried not to see it.
You never used to shut up, now you're just sitting there like a mute.
Guess I've changed. What are you doing up here?
What's that look like?
No, I mean, what are you doing up here? You joined the Brotherhood. You won't be on the wall with John. You're here now. Why? When was the last time you fought for anyone but yourself?
I fought for you, didn't I? Oh, for fuck's sake. This won't be a bloody wedding.
My lady, it's good to see you again. I'm sorry we parted the way we did.
Was he on your list?
For a little while.
That's all right. The Lord of Light has brought us together all the same. This is his moment. when light...
Taurus isn't here anymore, so I hope you're not about to give a sermon. Because if you are, the Lord of Light's going to wonder why he brought you back 19 times just to watch you die when I chuck you over this fucking wall. Where are you going?
I'm not spending my final hours with you two miserable old shits. Is that for me?
New weapon.
This'll work.
Last time you saw me, you wanted me to come to Winterfell. Took the long road, but...
What did the Red Woman want with you?
She wanted my blood. Some kind of spell.
Why your blood?
I'm Robert Baratheon's bastard. I didn't know until she told me. And she tied me up, stripped me down, put leeches all over me.
Was that your first time?
Yeah, I've never had leeches put all over me.
Your first time with a woman?
What? I didn't... I wasn't with her.
Were you with other girls? Before that, in King's Landing? Or after?
Taking her gloves off. Hurry, don't do it.
You don't remember?
Yes, I was.
1, 2, 20?
I didn't keep count.
Yes, you did.
3.
We're probably going to die soon.
No. Not my Arya.
I ought to know what it's like before that happens.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez. I can't even watch this. We're on the beach. I mean, it makes sense.
I'm not the Red Woman. Take your own bloody pants off.
It was bound to happen with him. You know what I mean? It wasn't going to happen with him. Damn.
It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Almost everyone here's fought the Starks. At one time or another. And here we are in their castle, ready to defend it. Together.
At least we'll die with honor.
I think we might live. I do. How many battles have we survived between us? Sir Davos Seaworth, survivor of both the Blackwater and the Battle of the Bastards.
All without a shred of combat ability.
Sir Jaime Lannister, fabled hero of the Siege of Pike. Fabled loser of the Battle of Whispering Wood. Hear, hear.
Sir Brienne of Tarth defeated the Hound. Pardon me, Lady Brienne.
She's not a sir. You're not the knight.
Women can't be knights.
Why not?
Tradition.
Fuck tradition.
I don't even want to be a knight.
I'm no king, but if I were, I'd knight you 10 times over.
You don't need a king. Any knight can make another knight. I'll prove it. Kneel, Lady Brienne. Do you want to be a knight or not? Kneel. In the name of the warrior, I charge you to be brave. In the name of the father, I charge you to be just. In the name of the mother, I charge you to defend the innocent. Arise, Brienne of Tarth, a knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
Sir Brienne of Tarth, knight of the Seven Kingdoms.
I have trained my men, women. I have fought before. I can fight again.
Listen to me. You're the future of our
I
house.
don't need you to remind me of that.
You'll be safer in the crypt. These things will fight.
I will not hide underground. I pledge to fight for the North, and I will fight.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's all right. We're done here. I wish you good fortune, cousin.
Thank you, my lady. What have you got there?
It's called Heartsbane. It's my family sword.
You still have a family.
Yes, I'd love to defend them with it. But I can't really hold it upright. Your father, he taught me how to be a man. How to do what's right. This is right. It's Valyrian steel. I'd be honored if you take it.
I'll wield it in his memory. To guard the realms of men.
I'll see you when it's through.
Better get some rest.
No, let's stay a bit longer.
We're out of wine.
How about a song? One of you must know one. Davos?
You'll pray for a quick death.
Sir Brienne?
High in the halls of the kings who are gone, Jenny would dance with her ghost. The ones she had lost and the ones she had found, and the ones who had loved her the most. The ones who'd been gone for so very long, she couldn't remember the names. They spun her around on the damp old stones, spun away all her sorrow and pain. And she never wanted to leave, 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 never wanted to leave.
Who's that?
Lyanna Stark.
My brother Rhaegar. Everyone told me he was decent and kind. He liked to sing. Gave money to poor children. And he raped her.
He didn't. He loved her.
Behind the TV.
They were married in secret. After Rhaegar fell on the Trident, she had a son. Robert would have murdered the baby if he ever found out, and Lyanna knew it. So the last thing she did, as she bled to death on her birthing bed, was give the boy to her brother, Ned Stark, to raise as his bastard. My name, my real name, is Aegon Targaryen.
It's impossible.
I wish it were.
Who told you this?
Bran. He saw it.
He saw it?
And Samwell confirmed it. He read about their marriage at the Citadel without even knowing what it meant.
A secret no one in the world knew. Except your brother and your best friend. Doesn't seem strange to you?
It's true, Danny. I know it is.
If it were true, it would make you the last male heir of House Targaryen. You'd have claim to the Iron Throne.
She doesn't like that.